Hey friends, happy, is it Wednesday? I don't know. Yes, it's Wednesday. Give me 1 second. Okay, so I had to shut the door. I had to shut the door into my room. Today's been a day. We're just gonna leave it at that. But yeah, I did venture out. I went to Tractor Supply, got the birds some food. I bought a new suet pack, which is those like square bricks that are pressed together, and they've got like different flavors of them. The one I had in there was a bird lovers, and they didn't really tend to care for it much. I noticed they had pecked at it a little bit, but I ended up getting the berry flavored one, so I put that out there. We'll see. It's doesn't have the white like coating on it like the bird lover one did, and I think that might be what was throwing them off, because it just had that weird white, like, I'm gonna just call it bird frosting. I don't know, what is it called? Anyway, so yeah, 35-pound bag of bird seed is only $14.99, which is not bad considering how much these birds eat every day. Yeah, I actually had a pigeon fly into my kitchen window this morning. Scared the daylights out of me. Something spooked them when they were down there feeding, and then all of a sudden one flew up and just right into my kitchen window. Explains why I have all these smears on my kitchen window now. I don't know. I don't know. And then from there, I desperately needed coffee because I barely slept last night between Mom being sick and then Levi picked something up. I'm going on like that much right now. So I went to Dutch Bros and got a coffee. I still have to try Human Bean. There's 2 of them right near my house, and I never see cars there. Like, hardly ever do I see cars there, and that's probably why I never wanted to go there. So I don't know. Maybe eventually, but I've kind of turned into a Dutch Bros snob right now. I can't even think about ever doing Starbucks. And we have a couple here, but I try not to get coffee out too much because it gets costly. I try to make my coffee here at home, but I did have to go tackle Walmart again today. Make sure Levi's got cold medicine on hand in case we need it. I pray not, but I only buy the homeopathic stuff for him. So, and it's not easy. Well, I'm seeing it's easier to find out here than it was in California. So, anyways, I did start a tiny, tiny, tiny bit on the blanket, and I mean a tiny bit. Yep, that's where I'm at. And that's using the variegated yarn for the center. And then I went and bought 2 boxes, clear totes, to hopefully break down these 2 yellow and black boxes that I found in my garage yesterday, full of yarn. But then I also bought these, which I have used for many of those bags of yarn there. So, yeah, so I did that today. What else did I do? Not much. Got some laundry done this morning, but other than that, I've just been kind of lazy. And I did see a bunch of you guys are posting the comment or questions, which that is fantastic because it looks like I might be able to get a couple of videos out of what's been posted already. So thank you to those of you who asked questions. And even if you're new, I don't expect you to go back and watch all like 500 and something of my videos. If you want to ask a question, go for it. Go for it. Even if I may have answered it way back in my videos, that's okay. Ask it, because you know what? I like I said, I don't expect you to go back and watch over 500 of my videos. Some of them are pretty boring from the very beginning, so you don't want to watch the ones in the very beginning. I didn't really know what I was doing. I mean, I still don't know what I'm doing. I'm just, most days, flying by the seat of my pants. So, anyways, yeah, so I did pop these boxes open last night, or, well, day, whatever it was. I posted a short video about them. I had a couple of nasty comments. I deleted them because, you know what, I don't do negativity. No. Hold on a second. All right, anyway, sorry about that. Yeah, but what I'm noticing in this box is, like, in these boxes, I've already got, excuse me, a bunch of my yarns, excuse me, bagged up, which is fantastic. That helps me out tremendously. See, like, these are all bagged up. I just got to redo my shelf. Oh, and let me just tell you, dryer sheets in these plastic totes was fantastic. It was a great idea because these boxes smelled heavily of, like, the plastic chemicals from when they were made. And so each one of my boxes, I put a dryer sheet in them. That was a fantastic idea. It kept all my yarn smelling fresh. Don't know why there's only 3 skeins of yarn in this one. We could get these 2 in there. But, yeah, so, I mean, not a whole lot, you know, is going on other than just battling the stick bugs in our house. I am praying like heck I don't get anything. That is the last thing I need right now. What are these? Macchiato cakes. Blazing Sunset. Look at how beautiful that is. I might have showed this on a video before. I have, like, how many of those do I have? I have 3. Cotton ripple cakes. Yeah. I think I have 1 or 2 of these. Different colorways, or are they the same way? Oh, I do have 2, and they're French vanilla. Yeah. French vanilla. You know what? I'm looking in this, and most of this yarn is bagged. Most of it. Which just means I'm going to have to restack my closet. Oh, why? Yeah, see, this is all been bagged already. See that? There's some of my Christmas yarns in there. Yeah. I may not have needed 2 plastic storage totes after all. I don't know, we'll see. We'll see. But yep, that is all just yarn that's bagged. Yeah, that's all bagged up. I need to redo this one. Otherwise, it's not going to sit comfortably on my shelf. See, because you can generally get 4 side by side, and then put 1 on the top, like so. Get all that air out as best as you can. See, and then that'll sit nice and flat on my shelf. And then I can stack more on top. So it looks like all I have to put in the clear box from this first tote is 5 cakes of yarn. And I bought 2 boxes. I don't think I'm going to need them both. We'll see though, but that would be honestly for the better if I don't need both of them, because I know what I could use the other one for. And I don't want to have to buy any more plastic boxes. I'm only having to buy so many because I had to leave so much of my organization stuff in California. Some by choice and others, well, there just wasn't a way to get it out here safely without it breaking. So, it's the joys of moving. Anywho, well, I'm going to sit here and I'm going to reorganize this yarn, get it all in the closet. It's preferred that it's not just sitting out in the open area. I think my cotton yarns are going to be fine because they're under my desk. They're not in the open space of this room. But, yeah, I think I'm going to go. I am just, like I said, I'm so tired again today. I pray I'm not getting anything. Oh, yes, I forgot. When we went to Tractor Supply, we bought a pig. Yeah. This pig just jumped in my cart and had to come home with us. Yeah, do you guys want to see the pig? It's pretty cute. Pretty small. Doesn't make any noise. See, I've got the curly tail. See? Pretty small. Doesn't take up a whole lot of room. Doesn't make any noise. Doesn't require to be fed, which is great. Yeah. I told my husband that joke. I said, we went to Tractor Supply and bought a pig. And he sent me a whole bunch of congratulations stuff. And then I sent him a picture of it buckled up in the back seat of the car. He got a good laugh out of that. But yeah, all right, I'm going to go. I am seriously tired. I'm dragging. I pray it's just because lack of sleep last night. I really cannot afford to get sick right now. So, anywho, all right, I'm off. I'll be back tomorrow with something. All right, love, hugs, and prayers to you all, and have a great night. Stay safe out there. And, oh, don't forget, get outside and check out the Northern Lights. They're supposed to be visible again tonight. So I will be out in my pitch black backyard with my camera because I couldn't see them with the naked eye last night, but I could see them with my camera. So I will be trying again tonight. All right, till tomorrow, friends.